Well, good morning. Welcome back to the mountain. We got a busy one this morning, and it is already a scorcher out here on Come On Mountain. Domino's already got the tongue wagging. Look at that view, guys. Well, I can't avoid it any longer. It is time to tackle the goat catastrophe. I have been dreading this project right here, but at the same time, really looking forward to getting it done. So we're focusing on this area right here today. As you can see, I got the fleet. I got the small trailer over here. I got Uber in the background over there. Also got the big trailer and the truck parked right here. The goal is to get all of the shelving cleared out first, loaded on this trailer right here, and get it taken over there to the boneyard area to one of the tents. But I also got to get everything off of these pallets because only one of the garages are going to have a pallet floor with shelving on it. So this needs to be completely cleared off. The shelves need to be completely cleared off, and we need to go ahead and get the pallets set in the shed over there in the boneyard. Get everything leveled off. Maybe have to put a floor in there too over the top of the pallets just to level everything off. I won't know until we get it over there. But first, I got to get this trailer cleared off from hauling hay to Simple Life Reclaim the other day. So let's get it backed up, get it cleaned off and blown off. I'm going to use the blower that old Pop's got me. Pop's coming in again. All right, let's get backed up. I'm gonna do it over here in this area. That way all of the dirt ends up over here in the dirt instead of the beautiful green grass over there. Are you ready? Domino's always ready. Let's get it. That turbo on this blower is impressive. All right, let's get the trailer back over there, nice and cleaned out, and let's start taking everything off the shelves. All right, it's go time. All right, guys, I don't know how much of that I got because it's so hot out here. The cameras are kicking and giving me a fit. But I got this whole line done. I got all the shelving over there by the barbecue area. I'm actually going to switch out the shelf over there and put my nicer shelving over there in the outdoor kitchen area. I think it'll be more aesthetically pleasing. But I got this whole line right here covered. Now we're going to clear out this little area right here so I can get to the shelving. Start unloading all the shelving. That way I can put it on the trailer. Goal is to get all of the shelving on the trailer and get the shelves first, and then get all of this cleaned up and move all the pallets over there so I can get these in place so I can put all the shelving back up. But we're making progress. But man, it is hot today, let me tell you guys. I'm having to stop it every couple hours and kind of have a water break and sit in front of the fan for a minute and cool off. That way I don't end up getting a heat stroke out here, because it's 100+ today, guys. It's a hot one. That sun is no joke. All right, guys, ain't nothing to it but to do it. Let's get back at it. Whew, this heat is doing a number on these cameras, guys. Don't know again how much I got of that, but I got this one completely cleaned off. This trailer is filling up. The dump trailer is filling up as well. I'm gonna go eat some lunch, get out of this sun for a minute, and then when we get back, we're gonna go ahead and stack all these pallets up and take them over there and get them set in the canopy. That way we can move the trailer over there and start putting in the shelves. All right, just got done with lunch. Got a little energy now. Still hot out here. But we're gonna start off stacking pallets and moving pallets. Yep, that looks heavy. All right, let's go ahead and start stacking them up. Well, I'll probably take them over there 2 to 3 different trips and go ahead and lay them out as I go and get the floor back in the canopy. That way we can start moving shelves. Really? You gonna come up here and just poop? All right, we're over here. In a perfect world, it'd be nice and level, but it's not. We got some pretty big roots in the way right here. I went over there and got the loppers, the shovel, the garden rake. We're gonna clean this out, level it up a little bit, and start stacking pallets. All right, let's get after it. That was a big one. It's like a sauna up in here. Let's lay them down and see how it goes. All right, not bad, not bad. So we got half of it done. Let's go get the other half and go ahead and finish out this floor. All right, there you have it. Boy, these cameras are struggling in this high heat, but we got the floor down. Might end up adding some more wood on top of it before I put the shelves in. We'll take a look at that tomorrow. I actually got a big delivery coming tomorrow, but it's getting later in the evening. I'm about to feed the animals, and then we'll see you in the morning. Good morning, guys. Well, it's early in the morning. It's right before 8 o'clock. We got a delivery coming today. Can't wait for y'all to see what that is. We're gonna go ahead and get started this morning. I'm gonna start clearing off those shelves right there so I can get those shelves loaded on the trailer. And then we're gonna go work on the floor over there where we put the pallets yesterday to get a good surface to be able to put the shelving down, go ahead and get the shelving in place. And that way we can finish getting all the other stuff on the trailer and in the patio well shed where it needs to go. All right, guys, ain't nothing to it but to do it. Let's get after it. It's only about 9 o'clock in the morning, guys, and the cameras are already starting to shut off because of the heat. But we're making some progress. I got all of the shelves on the trailer now and one big mess down there. But that right there is what I was waiting on, is to get all the shelves. Now we can start fixing that pallet floor to make it where all the shelves set in there nicely. And then we'll move this big trailer over there and start putting the shelves up. But I just got a phone call from the delivery driver. He is on his way. He'll be here in about 15 minutes, and that's when I'll bring you guys back. Basically, I cleared an area right out here for the delivery. I'm going to put it back there out of the way, and that should keep it out of the way of the area that we're going to be working on right here. Making progress, making progress. All right, I hear him coming up the drive. Let's get her done. There she is. Domino. Come on. What you say, buddy?
Oh, not much of itself.
Oh, sweating my butt off.
My hair's been out for 2 days now.
Basically, we're gonna pull in here. You should be able to pull up and kind of then back in where I'm gonna get it right there. It's basically gonna be over there close to there where that golf cart is right there. We're gonna back it in that hole back there out of the way and dump it.
Okay.
It should be pretty easy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, easier than I guess your nephew.
Oh yeah, yeah. Everybody knows that old Mike's not easy. He said it'd definitely be easier than your nephew's. You excited? We got some people on the mountain. Domino, come on. We're gonna put it right there. It looks like all that weight messed up my grass a little bit, but that's all right. Domino, come on. Yep. Ooh, rock has gotten expensive, guys. It ended up being $100 more than I got quoted. Whew. He told me he didn't know if it'd be more or less depending on what the rock prices are. I guess they're mighty high right now. Ooh, that hurt, but I needed it. Now I got a load of 3/4 clean to do what I need to do. It's always good to have a couple of rock piles on the mountain because you always need rock here and there. All right, well, I'm gonna get some water and then we're gonna grab Uber, grab some plywood and go ahead and start fixing the pallets over there. Whew, it's gonna be a hot day, guys. Well, it's definitely not perfect, but it's definitely better than what it was over there with all the broken boards and stuff like that. It gives me a nice platform here in the center to walk on. I'll grab the screw gun, put some screws down so it sets down flush like that. Then I'll start bringing in the shelves, and I'll just have to shim the shelves on this backside right here if it falls down into the cracks or anything like that. Once the shelves are along the side right here, it should make all of the walkable space nice and covered, and should make a pretty good storage shed, I would think. And I can also tie down the structure to the pallets as well, which should help keeping it nice and sturdy. All right, let's take Uber back over there. We'll get a couple of pieces of wood just for shims and stuff up underneath the things, and then we'll get the trailer hooked up to the truck and bring it over here and back the shelves up. Start getting everything in place. Starting to come together, guys. Alright, that's going to work pretty good. Let's grab the trailer. All right, guys, just walked back over to the cabin. Got a drill, extra battery, some screws. We're going to go ahead and make all these poles at the bottom right here go down as far as possible, and I'm going to screw them off to the other poles to make sure that all of this stays nice and tight, because you can see it's kind of loose right now, and if it snows or rains, it'll puddle up right there, put a lot of weight on this tent, and then it'll fall apart. So we're going to start with that, and then we're going to go ahead and screw down all this plywood. That's not a good sign. Well, those clearly are not self-tapping screws, so I'm gonna have to wait on that until I find some. Let's go ahead and screw down the plywood. Well, change of plans. Today is not going well, guys. I'll show you the good, the bad, and the ugly here. I have no self-tapping screws, and yeah, it's ended up being a nightmare, and it is thundering and lightning right now, so the rain is coming, so got to regroup. Go to Harbor Freight, get some canopies, or not canopies, but get some tarps and some self-tapping screws. That way I can at least get everything covered up before the rain comes 2 days early. And then I got this guy.
Oh man,
He's having the same type of day.
water pump went down last night. My transfer pump from my ICB totes to the camper. So I said, no big deal. I'm gonna be out in town anyway. I'll grab me a new pump. We went to town, did our thing, and before I drove to Russellville, I called the local hardware store there at Sunrise. They said, you know what, we got a drill pump for you, no problem. Cool. Saved myself $35 and an hour-and-a-half drive. Got home, hooked the drill pump up, instantly burned up.
So he's going to Russellville with me to Harbor Freight to get a pump. So yeah, it's been one of those days, guys. But that's the way it is on a homestead. You just got to adapt and overcome. That's why I always tell you guys it's a game plan, not a set plan. See y'all in a minute. Beep, beep.